Well, don't look now, but guess who's up with the bases loaded again? Darren Willis.
Could he?
In the air to left. Back at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. 2 grand slams in the game for Darren Willis. And it's 9-1 UNO. Tread away for the season, 346 with runners in scoring position. He's got 2 there now on 3-1. And drills one out to left. You can forget about it. Oklahoma's got the lead right back in the 3rd. Out to center. This is hit well. Hart on the run. Reaches up, and he made the catch. How in the world did he do that? Keller, the tying run 90 feet away. 2-0. In the air to right center. Hit well. Waller back, and it's gone! Southeastern takes the lead from 12-3 down. A 3-run go-ahead bomb from Jacob Burke. His 2nd today, and it's 15-13 in the 9th. You're watching The American on ESPN+. We welcome you to Uptown New Orleans, where tonight the top-ranked LSU Tigers are in town to take on the Tulane Green Wave in a midweek matchup. And we say hello inside Greer Field at Turchin Stadium with the 1969 World Series champion with the Miracle Mets, Ron Swoboda. JackBenjamin with you. LSU has been the consensus #1 team since the preseason. There's a reason why. They're 26-5. They are so deep and talented. Tulane's got its hands full in front of what's going to be an electric crowd.
This team comes at you in every way. They're hardened, and they are here.
It's an offense that is so deep and can beat you in so many ways. Everybody knows the name Dylan Cruz, projected #1 pick in the draft, but this offense is a lot more than him with guys like Gavin Dugas, Trey Morgan, and Tommy White. A guy who's in his 4th year here in Norman after starting his career at Seminole State College. And he swings and drills one to left. This one is a no-doubter. Over the berm, into the trees. Tanner Treadaway homers for the 2nd time in as many days. And on his senior day, he knots us up at 1 here in the 2nd. Tying and go-ahead runners aboard. Payoff pitch. Missed everything. Muniz coming home. He scores. Ball gets by. Into score Pettis. And Oklahoma's got the lead. A wild pitch scores 2. Sooners back in front in the 4th. Tulane down to its final out. Trying to stay alive here in the 11th. Down a run. 3-1. Hit out to left center fields. Skinner is back. Track. Ball game! T.O. Banks walks it off in the 11th with a 2-run homer. And Tulane wins the series. Well, we flash back to June the 3rd of 2001, Game 3 of the Super Regional. Bo Richardson gets Johnny Thibodeau to pop out to Matt Groff. A complete game in a 7-1 Tulane win to go to the College World Series for the first time under Rick Jones. That was the final game coached Ron in Skip Bertman's Hall of Fame career at LSU. What a moment that was at Zephyr Field.
Yeah, it really was. What a great series. I saw all of it, and it was incredible. And tell you what was even more incredible, you know, great job by Rick Jones and the Tulane Green Wave, but when they had finished with LSU, Skip Bertman, after the last game he was going to coach there, took the whole Tulane team out in the outfield and talked to them about what they would need, how they should get ready for the College World Series, and I thought it was as noble a thing as I've ever seen for somebody who obviously would have loved to go back to the College World Series out of that Super Regional, but Skip Bertman was bigger than all of that.
Well, Rick Jones having his jersey retired this weekend in the conference series for Tulane against Wichita State. That'll be on Saturday. They'll be honoring him all weekend. Of course, 21 sensational years at the helm of the Tulane program from 1994 to 2014, winning his coach in program history. Those 2 trips to Omaha in 2001 and 2005. New pitcher for LSU is Sam Dutton, and Brennan Lambert fouls that first pitch back, and it is 0-1 as we start the bottom part of the 7th inning. Top-ranked LSU on top 8-3. 8th appearance for Dutton, a 6.75 ERA. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and I think you have to always keep in mind the different situation here in a private institution like Tulane and how hard it is to put a baseball team together.
Lambert sends one to deep right center. Dylan Cruz able to grab that one away. Of course, Rick always watching Ron. He's following the team closely. We say hi to him, of course. Can't wait to see him here at the park over the weekends.
Well, it's an honor that he certainly deserves, because most of what's happened good to this baseball team in a lot of years was under Rick Jones's leadership.
Margette fouls that one at home plate, and it is 0-1. Dutton, by the way, is a 5'11", 185-pound sophomore from Southside, Alabama. No record to his name so far this year. He appeared over the weekend at South Carolina. He pitched on Thursday and threw a scoreless inning. Margette fouls one back. You know, this is a pitching staff that is battling some injuries right now. They got a couple guys who are banged up. So guys like Dutton are going to be called upon. There are a few guys. Bryce Collins, who we've already seen. Micah Bucknam.
Well, it's not like Dutton goes out there with nothing. This is some pretty good stuff. A fastball, low to mid-90s, curveball. He cuts that fastball a little bit, and there's a changeup coming behind all of that good stuff. So he's one of those guys that's got plenty of arm and just needs to command it and apply it appropriately.
Chase Shores and Garrett Edwards each have arm injuries right now for LSU. 2 usual key arms. Margette fouls one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And you think about, we've talked about the depth of this lineup for LSU, but it ultimately, you know, you want to win a national title and you want to win in Omaha, you got to have the pitching depth. And that's where the question's going to become. Margette shoots one right over the head of Dutton. They had him fielded that way on the shift, and that is the shortstop Thompson putting it away for the second out. That one went right over the cap of Dutton.
Yeah, he was played perfectly on the shift. Yowie, that was stung, but you could see Thompson there behind second base.
Simon Baumgart takes a strike. A Tulane offense that has generated 3 runs, all on the bat of Baumgart tonight. 0-2 now. RBI single for him in the first, a 2-run homer in the third. They have just 1 hit, though, over the last 3 2/3 innings now. 4 hits total on the night, so 3 of those coming in the first 3 frames. 1-2. And that's down the left field line, a base hit. Simon Baumgart having himself a night. He strolls into second base with a stand-up 2-out double. And he is now just a triple shy of the cycle. A 3-hit night for him against top-ranked LSU.
Ball is down and in, and he just got his hands in there and raked it down the left field line. Good piece of hit.
It's a season-high 3 hits for him. Again, he entered tonight 1 for his previous 20, but that 1 hit was a solo home run Friday at South Florida. That was just the second 2-out hit tonight for Tulane. And now Jackson Lynn will get a chance with 2 outs. He's 0 for 3. Fouled off.
Most of his foul balls are balls that he's sort of pulling off of and yanking down the third base line.
7 home runs this year, tied for the team lead with Baumgart. Into right field, a base hit. Baumgart to third. They're going to wave him around. Throw is a little bit offline. It gets away from the catcher, Milazzo. Lynn's still going. He's chugging for third, and he's in there. So Tulane gets a run back. Great hustle from Lynn, and it's 8-4 here in the 7th.
Yeah, I wouldn't agreed with sending that runner in that situation, but I guess you got to take your chances when you get them going. The throw way offline overthrows the cutoff man from right field and the catcher. Otherwise, Baumgart is out by a whole bunch.
So Paxton Kling offline with that throw. 8-4, and the inning rolls on for Jake LaPrairie. And that's ball 1.
That's E9, I would think. It's a double, though, I would think. It's a single, I should say.
Yeah, I would say single with
Single
an RBI.
error. Yeah.
LaPrairie bounces one foul. 1-1 now. LaPrairie's had a productive night at the plate. Has reached twice and 3 times up. Walk in the first, single and a steal in the third. One. Just missed low at 92, and it's 2-1.
Wow.
Make it 3-1. Dutton entered with 8 strikeouts against 2 walks. He's been a strike thrower all year. Count's now full. Again, first time that LSU has visited Greer Field at Turchin Stadium since 2018. A game that Tulane won 10-9 in walk-off fashion. First time LSU has been here as the #1 team since 2015. Payoff pitch. Roll to the right side. Trey Morgan, who's moved over to first base, able to race to the bag and beat LaPrairie there. Tulane does get one back. An RBI hit from Jackson Lynn after Simon Baumgart's 2-out double. Top ranked LSU's lead is 4 at the end of 7 in New Orleans.